Okay, hello. My name is Berhan. I'm one of the co-founders of Takım Takip, which means track your team in English. Let's say Mehmet is a sales manager of a team of 4, and when they are in the office, they have absolutely no problems. They are communicating just well. But when the team is on the field, Mehmet has asked himself a lot of questions to run an efficient business. Like, where is my team? Where have they been yesterday? How many customers did they visit? How much time did they spend with those, etc. If he wants answers to all of these questions, it's a mess. What we did was streamlining this process and find answers to all of these questions in a single product. What we beta launched in mid-July, until now we have 85 teams and 3 paying customers, including Mehmet, by the way. We have a unique distribution channel. We are not creating our own distribution channel. Eleman.net is one of the largest online recruitment companies in Turkey with 2 million unique visitors and 200,000 active SME database. We are piggybacking on their distribution system, so we are upselling the product to them. The marketplace looks like this. There is a 2-tier marketplace. The incumbents are the vehicle tracking systems, which are too expensive for most of the SMEs. And the newcomers are the GSM companies like products like Takım Takip, but their product works only with their own GSM card because of their business model. Our market, we are estimating 50K SMEs who would potentially need this product. We are pretty sure that 20K SMEs that are in Turkey that will absolutely need this product at this price points. We have a subscription revenue model for $35 and $75 for several user packages. We have raised 150K so far, and we are looking for an additional 400K to scale the business, especially in Turkey, and using that revenue stream to scale the business internationally. We are already working on the international branding right now. We registered teampads.com for that. So thank you. That's basically Takım Takip.
Seconds is fair. Oh, and we'll also save questions for you to ask that. So I think someone who went before me yesterday was doing that format. I don't know if she did it on her own or not, but I like it, so we're going to do that format.
They deserve it.
I completely agree. So a few questions for them at the end. But from now on, let me come with that format.
Okay, how did you find the presentation? How did you find the product, the positioning of the product, and the general business model?
I'd like to have seen the product, so to get a better picture for.
Okay, that's as much information I can relay in 2.5 minutes, so I have to get something out.
I'm talking about like a screenshot.
Okay. You just download the product by the slides.
But yeah, I don't know that. So show me the product. I just think that's always really, really useful.
Okay.
In a very short period of time to catch someone's attention. So, but I mean, I think it's, there's a massive requirement for these types of tools. I know a lot of businesses that have exactly the issues you described, so I suspect your office will be very big.
Yeah, we are thinking about a MENA expansion, Middle East, North Africa expansion, and just talking to one of my Iranian friends that I just met here. He says that in Tehran there are like 300 major distribution firms just in Tehran waiting for something like that. And Iran is going to be a huge market if the nuclear deal passes through the Congress in the United States. So we are waiting for that. It passed. Okay. Okay. I missed that.
Questions. Some of those SMEs, you only pick one product anyway. So they already take WhatsApp or they already take Messenger, etc.
Yeah.
How does the sell point in that regard?
Yeah. First of all, they are actively seeking solutions for this kind of product. They are living this problem. I know because I talked to them during the need finding process. The thing is, since they are actively seeking for a solution, so they are up to the top of the need pyramid. I don't have to explain them. It's pretty self-explanatory product, actually. We give them a week to try it out with 2 team members, and they just then have to buy a subscription for 10 or 25. We are talking right now to a lot of customers in Eleman database who has 200, 300 field teams all across Turkey. And we are working on some custom solutions, some custom tweaks just for those guys. Like,
I can see where they are. I can talk to them. Is
yeah,
it like,
yeah. There are four major modules actually in the product. The first one is, of course, the tracker. You can live see their live position at all times. There is the IM, instant messaging. You can just talk to them live. There's task management. You can assign tasks to them, and then there are automatically generated push notifications when tasks are completed, etc. And the most important one is, of course, the reporter, the location reporter. You can see where they have been yesterday, they have been all week, how much time they spent in any given position. Right now, we are building a customer database to that product, so they can see also the customers on that map. So they can, it's more contextual data, you know. The customer is there. There are two guys obviously going to that customer, stuff like that.
Can I switch it off if I'm a user? Like, I don't want my employer.
Yeah, as a user, you cannot switch it off, but as an employer, I can switch it off if you are going to a vacation, for example. I don't want to see. Yeah, okay. You can, but if you switch off your phone, of course, I cannot take your location, I cannot send them. But even if we are taking the position from the GPS, even if you don't have the internet connection, I'm collecting all the data within the phone, and once it finds the internet, it bulks sends all the data to our cloud server.
Could you say a little bit more about the relation with Eleman? I mean, it's a partnership, a strategic partnership, investor.
Yeah. Eleman is also a customer, also an investor. They are the ones who given us our seed round, 150K. We are also using their call center, also using some of their developers, designers. We are a team of 7, so to speak, who are actually working on the product. Some of them belong to Eleman.net. Not full-time, but part-time.
What participation have they got in the company? I mean, 40%, 30%?
I didn't understand.
The participation they've got in the company, how much? They've got private equity, are they?
No, they're just a company who invested in our other company, so for a certain amount of equity.
So I guess if I was really considering to invest in this company, my biggest concern would be, I think you have a slide on competition, the marketplace. So for example, I actually used Turkcell before. I think Turkcell, Ekip Mobil.
Yeah, Ekip Mobil, Ekip Takip, I think.
I'm not sure if it was, I used it for Groupon, but I don't know if it was too expensive.
No, the expensive one is the tracking system. So it's over $100. It was, Turkcell sells it for $6 a user.
I mean, the alternatives that we checked, like the Arvento, those type of, do you think that really, what is the price gap between you and those guys?
We are selling the product up to 10 users. It's $3.50 a user.
Okay.
So no additional investments are required. Or Arvento and other stuff like that, they are GPS tracking companies. So they have a dongle, they put it in your car, so they track the car. So they have reporting. The GPS, if you are not at scale as an SME, the GPS costs at least $100 if you are working a very reputable company like Arvento, for example.
Okay.
So yeah, they are not very much suited for SMEs.
That's what I mean. I think in terms of the presentation, maybe this slide could maybe more forcefully show that you are in a much better position than the alternatives.
Yeah,
like maybe
I try to say that when I'm showing the disadvantages. It's way too expensive for most of the SMEs. Most of the SMEs, I mean 80% of the SMEs don't have cars because they can afford cars. So there's absolutely nothing to put a GPS on. So they are not in their customer base,
and
potential
just
customer
a
base.
second question on Eleman.net.
Yeah.
Their salespeople, when they go to these SMEs, they sell this as an additional product? They sell it as an additional product?
Sometimes at the beginning, yeah, as an additional offering. Some of them we are offering that product a little bit cheaper.
That you're going to piggyback their distribution channel.
I mean,
How does that Or how does it play that? Because this is a big corporation if it
Yeah.
works, but how is it working in real life?
Well, we are using their offices, and we have direct access to their call centers, and we have given just the order how they should sell the product on the phone, because they are very successful on selling on the phone. We have all sorts of data how to sell the product.
They sell on the phone.
On the phone, yeah.
In person, they also
In person.
as well.
That.
And
No,
then they go visit.
on the phone. Yeah, the corporate sales team hasn't started yet to market this product to the corporations, because we are not ready yet. We are still building some features. We are talking to our current teams and customers to how to change the feature sets a little bit to better fit their needs and stuff like that. It's not 100% product market fit yet, so we have like 6 to 8 weeks to bring it onto market really with its full potential, so to speak. But we are using their team to just upsell the product right now, so we can get feedback and data.